What's up, everyone? All right, so as you can see at the beginning of the video, man, there's a lot of pollen starting to come out. So it's go time here in Georgia. So this video, I'm going to talk about how to get more customers when you're starting out. I'm not going to talk for the entire length of this video. I know this video looks like it's about an hour long of me talking, but I'm going to try to keep it short and sweet. Maybe 15 minutes of talking, and then the rest you can just watch me work, man. So, excuse me. The first thing I started doing when I started my business to get customers was the very first thing was a Google business page. I would say this is number one. This will become your best friend. When people go to Google looking for lawn care companies, they will search, lawn care near me or lawn care in Atlanta, or wherever you are, and your page will pop up with all your contact information. Make sure on your Google business page to post before and after pictures on this as well, so customers can see, your work and see that you're, doing good work. You want to put that, right there in front of the customers, because you don't want them to deviate away from your page and go to somebody else's Google page just because you didn't have before and after pictures of your work, because they will do that. First impressions go a long way. So pictures clearly state on your Google business page what services you offer. This is really important. You don't want people that need sprinkler repair contacting you if you don't work on sprinklers. I've actually had this happen before, and the customer said that my page said I work on sprinklers, and sure enough, I went back and looked, and apparently I didn't uncheck something. I didn't do something correctly, so I had to go back and make sure everything was correct on my Google business page after I told the customer, like, no, I do not work on sprinklers, and referred them to somebody else in our area that actually does have a good reputation of working on sprinklers. So it's just a bad look. Once you've gotten a few customers, ask them if they would leave you a positive review on your Google business page. These reviews will go a long way with people that potentially need, lawn care service. If they see somebody that has a Google business page with 0 reviews, they might be a good company, might be good workers, but they're going to also look at another Google business page of a lawn care company that's got, just a handful of 5-star positive reviews, and with, before and after pictures, and they're going to go with that one. They're probably going to call and contact that particular company first. So it's just like anything else. When you're making purchases, like say on Amazon, you always look at the reviews. If you see a product that you're looking for, it's got over 1,000 3-star reviews, and you see another one that's got over 1,000 5-star reviews, naturally you're going to go with the one that's got over 1,000 5-star reviews. So same with businesses. They want to see companies that have positive reviews and people that are having positive experiences. Nobody wants to go through lawn care companies and have negative experiences, and they just want their grass cut. They want everything to go smoothly. So just think of that when you're creating your Google business page and you start getting customers. So don't sleep on that. Get the customers that you have to leave you some positive reviews, and maybe even offer, like, hey, if you leave a positive review, I'll give you $5 off your next service. Some people need a little boost to help them, or to help you, help, the customer. So it's just, you scratch their back, they scratch yours. So some people will leave it and not want anything in return. Those are the cool people. But sometimes people need a little something back. So if you need to give them $5 off their next service, get a positive review, it's worth it in the long run. So next thing, Facebook page. Make a business Facebook page and upload your logo and your contact information. Make sure your page clearly states what type of company you are and what services you offer. Be clear with your message, just like you are with your Google business page. Also, same as the Google business page, post before and after pictures of any property or yard that you have done. If you haven't necessarily had any yards that you've worked on yet, take pictures of your own yard, of your own property. Pretty much everyone starting out in their lawn care business has done that. I've done it. I've got pictures of my property where I did some landscaping and posted those pictures, and those got me jobs. They didn't know it was my house, and it's not like you're trying to mislead any customers or anything. You are showing your work, even though it is your house. It's your work. So just make sure you do a good job. Don't do a half-assed job. Put your best work, foot forward and show your great work, man. So while you're on Facebook, look at yard sale groups on Facebook. After you've done this, join those yard sale Facebook groups. You probably are wondering, why would you do this? Some groups allow you to post your business on these pages, and some others won't allow you to do that. When you're first starting out, you look for any avenue possible to generate leads. Lots of people are in these groups, in these yard sale groups. I mean, the ones around my area, there's some that have 1,000 people and some that have 20,000 people. So read the rules of the group, of the Facebook yard sale group. Some will allow you to make business posts on certain days while others don't allow it. But you know what they say, man, just screw it. Rules are meant to be broke. If you get kicked out of a yard sale Facebook group, it's not the end of the world. Even if you got 2 customers out of it and you got kicked out of a yard sale group, it was worth it, So even if it does just get you 1 to 2 customers, it's worth it. Also, Facebook ads. Running ads on Facebook is something that I don't think a lot of people talk enough about. It's a great way to generate some leads. You can run an ad based on your budget. In the beginning, you're wanting to make money, not spend it. So go ahead, set aside $20 to $50 for a Facebook ad. The more money you spend on the ad, the more reach the ad will have, and the longer the ad will run. So even if you only get 1 customer from the ad, it was worth spending the $20 to $50, since you will be making that money back in the first service. When I was first starting out, $50 was a lot of money. Still is a lot of money now. To put on, to put forward, to put towards a Facebook ad. You don't want to put your money in certain places. If you're like me, you have a hard time pulling the trigger, spending money on stuff like that. But like I said, in the long run, even if you get 1 customer from that, you're going to make that money back in the first service. So it's worth it. Another one is the Nextdoor app. This is where older people like to hang out as far as social media, and get business recommendations. Once you get a customer or 2 from Nextdoor, and you do good work, word will spread like wildfire. Just the same as with Facebook. Your customers will get on social media and advertise for you, whether you realize it or not. Just do good work and provide good customer service, and they will spread the message for you. I've gotten quite a few new customers just from that alone, and that's free advertisement, which is awesome. Word of mouth is the best advertisement. just because you don't have to put any money into it. The only thing you have to do is do good work and provide good customer service. That is it. So another thing, a website. You don't necessarily need this. It does make you look more professional, but I don't think it's really a necessity. Your Facebook page can be your website. If you think about it, it has everything on your Facebook is everything that you would have on a website, and Facebook is free. So there's no need to pay for a website or a website domain when you're first starting out, because that does get kind of pricey. You could spend a couple hundred, $200 to $500 on a website. There's lots of do-it-yourself type website things out there, like Squarespace, Wix, Weebly. Those are the three that I know off the top of my head, where you can go on there and do it yourselves. But it's not easy for everybody. So like I said, Facebook gets the job done, and it can basically be your website. Also, with the CRM that I use, it has a built-in website in it. I use Yardbook. I use this website page as instead of my Facebook page, because customers, when they look me up on Google and they click on that link, it goes to my Yardbook website, and people can click the get quote button, and they put in their information, everything that they want, what they're looking for, and it gets sent to my email. I receive a notification that hey, there's a customer needing weekly service, bi-weekly service, whatever, and I get quite a few of those notifications each week. So that's a big way to generate leads as well. So don't sleep on any of those things. As far as social media and internet goes, those are the things that have helped me in that area, that whole domain, as far as social media and internet leads. So one thing, once I started getting customers, is door or mailbox hangers. A lot of people use these and swear by them. These were a big miss for me starting out. I didn't get any leads at all with these first starting out. I would go to neighborhoods and put them on like 20 mailboxes, and just got nowhere with them for some reason. I'm not sure if it's just my area. A lot of times people will just look at it, glance at it, and just throw it in the trash. But that's just in my area. People have said they've gotten good results with these in their areas, so it's worth a shot. And once you get customers, use the 5-house rule. And what that is you put the door or mailbox hanger on the 2 neighbors on each side of your existing customers, mailbox or door, and the 3 houses across the street. This helps with route density. So once I started getting more customers, I did start doing this more and more. And I had gotten customers this way to make my routes more dense. So there's one thing that this works for me, it's the route density. Once I got the customers, at first your customers will be spread out, and you'll be driving more than what you want, but route density will be key as you established yourself. After a while, that route density will allow you to get more yards done each day, which yields more profit. So that's something to think about. Another thing, company shirt. Get your shirts made with your logo. It looks way more professional than, and customers will view you differently than if you have cut off sleeves and jean shorts with a Marlboro hanging out your mouth. It's just all about perception. You look more professional. People want to deal with a professional, individual, as opposed to some dude out there, weed eating and smoking on the job. So keep that in mind. It just looks more professional. Another thing, signage. If you have an enclosed trailer, get some simple vinyl of your logo, put on your trailer with your contact information. I can't tell you how many customers I've gotten just from that alone. It's a rolling billboard. So while you're out working in neighborhoods, your customers' neighbors will see your trailer and take note of your information and will contact you. I've gotten lots of customers this way. So I spent about $500, I believe, somewhere in that ballpark, for the vinyl put on my enclosed trailer. So once you start getting customers, you start making some money. Set a little money aside for that to get more customers. And if you have an open trailer, you can get signs put on your ramp or anywhere else on the trailer. You just have to put it on. I guess they put it on like a thin sheet of metal with your contact information and everything. But just check with the sign companies in your area of cost on that, because I'm not 100% sure, but I believe it's probably in the same ballpark as the vinyl that was put on my enclosed trailer. So it's not cheap, but it's something that will pay for itself pretty quickly. So that's something to think about. Another thing, my second year was discounts. At this point in my business today, I do not offer any discounts. I'm strictly focused on high profit margins. But in the beginning, I did have a couple of different little discounts. One was a 10% off your first service, which I believe I got a couple of customers this way. I just posted it on Facebook and Nextdoor. So I did get a couple of customers that way. But there was one discount that proved to be very beneficial to me looking back. When I created it, I didn't think I was going to get too much from it. But what that was a refer a friend 4% discount for my customers. So, I messed around with the numbers, trying to think of the percentage I wanted to give to my customers for the discount. And so I went with the 4% because it was enough for the customers to say, hey, that saves me a little money. But at the same time, it wasn't too much where it was going to hurt me, as far as profits. So the discount was if they referred a friend or a stranger and that person agreed to a weekly or bi-weekly service, I would give my customers a 4% discount on their service for the rest of the year. I also allowed up to 4 referrals or up to 16% off their whole service for the rest of the year. So that customer could, have a bi-weekly or weekly rate at $60 per service and be able to get it down to roughly about $50 per service for the rest of the year. In the short term, you lose out on a little money with that customer, but you just gain 3 more customers. So it more than makes up for itself. Or I'm sorry, 4 more customers. So it more than makes up for itself. This discount alone in my second year got me in the ballpark of 8 to 10 new customers. So that, looking back, was probably the best decision I made as far as discounts go. Now, like I said, I don't offer discounts, but that really kind of got the ball rolling for me there in my second year, when I was kind of scratching and clawing for new customers. That 8 to 10, that ballpark figure of new customers, really, started getting things going for me. And then after that, I don't think I advertised after that point because I did have enough customers. Like I said, since I'm solo, to keep me busy, I didn't really need to advertise anymore to get any more business at that point. I was already busy enough. I was making good money. So now I don't do really any advertising at all. Most of it is, the majority of it is word of mouth and my Google business page. That is it. I don't post anymore on Facebook, any more ads. I'm not in the Yardsale groups, making business posts anymore. So those ones that I did get kicked out of, it's not a big deal at all. Life goes on. I'm not butthurt from being kicked out of Yardsale groups. So these are the things that help me, get the customers that I got. Now I have more than enough, to make good money. I'm good. So just keep these things in mind when you're first starting your business. It takes a little work. It's a different kind of hustle to go out there and get these customers. But for me personally, I work better under pressure. So I knew if I didn't get the customers, that the bills were coming. So I had to go out there and get these customers and get the ball rolling and start making some money, or else we weren't going to be able to pay these bills. And I wasn't stressed about it. It was just kind of like what I told people before. Is kind of like it was an adrenaline rush for me in a weird sense to make things happen, because I have a wife and 2 kids and they rely on me. So it was something that failure was just not going to happen. It's not an option. The only thing that was going to happen was I was going to make this happen. That was it. So you have to have a positive mindset going into this. Have fun with it. You'll enjoy it once you start getting these customers. So keep all these things in mind. If you got any questions or anything, drop them in the comments. I'll be more than happy to, talk about it, and give anybody any type of advice. There's plenty of grass out there for us to cut, man. So I just want to see people succeed. I'm not one of those that likes to see people fail. I want to help people succeed in creating their lawn care business and being successful with it. So with that, man, I'm done talking. You guys can keep watching me work. This is my property, man. It's a little, like I said, over a little 2 acres. I mentioned that in my last video. So it takes me about an hour and a half to get it done with this new Tiger Cat that I'm using. I do use the V-Ride on the hill over there on the ditch on the right side right here. I didn't want to mess with trying to get the roll bar up and everything, so I just hopped on my V-Ride, my stand-up, to get it done. I did weed eat, but for the sake of the length of this video, I just kind of cut that out of the video. So yeah, just enjoy watching me work.